try to shake us, to separate us. Why don't those haters see that they can't break us? Some say this ain't real. How do they know what we feel? We don't need to explain, and neither do I, 'cause with you by my side now, I'm They cannot make us. They cannot break us. They cannot break us. Oh, come and taste the freedom with me. So sweet, even though some say this ain't real. But how do they know
Yo guys, how we doing today? Where are my people at? Bring the things to life. Mwah, make it so. Fire up the arena, my friends. Hey guys and 1% girl. That's a good way to put it. Good way to put it. Captain. Somebody else watches Star Trek. Make it so. The fam is here. We're gonna warm up the stream really quick. Get a chance for people to get in here. I don't want to skip anybody because they weren't around. Just gonna whiz bang some people. My deck is not on queue. If your deck is missing, go ahead and send the link and we'll get it in there. If it's missing, I'm sorry. Stuff happens sometimes. Let me see. Did I clear out the queue? No, I see. You just put it in chat. I didn't update that yet. All right. I got it. I see it.
It's a pixelated life, some do not get. Zoning out and streaming doctor disrespect.
Fixed it.
In the aftertaste of
There we go. Taken care of.
it's calling out your name.
Whiz bang ya. We got it.
I can feel your fear holding back your footsteps.
So we don't want to overdo that specific song, but we got a few here that we can play. Let's just shock. Have options. Get it? There we go. Chris Plays Magic says hi. How you been? Against Dimir? This hand isn't particularly fast anyway, I'll take it. We might need a resilient butt kicker to power through this opponent. We don't need our third Adelies. That is an easy bottom. The easiest bottom of my day. How about you? What's your easiest bottom, chat? Would you like to talk about your bottom? You don't have to. Might be too inappropriate. Who wants to eat a removal spell? I think it should be one of the Adelies. Dead. Dead. So dead. So dead. I opened the door to easy bottom jokes. I have regrets. Let's get Phil Collins in here. She's an easy bottom. You wanna scry her away, believe it. Alrighty. Grixis, yo. Yeah, let's make you deal. Let's make you deal with the Kefnet one. At least if the opponent is gonna spot removal this, we can put it back in the deck. If there's a counter here, I feel really bad. Hello. You gonna do something about that? Moida. You dead. You got moided. That's what you get for leaving your house. You step outside, you get moided. Just like this. Just like this here moidewa. That makes Valhalla a moidewa. So what else you got? 4 mana. Sift. Draw 3, discard 1. Are you reanimating things too? Look, which head is the right head under? This headless person's looking at 3 heads, trying to pick out the perfect head. Didn't discard something big to reanimate. Let's get in there. Just in case the opponent has a shock, I'm going to leave up my shock, and then hopefully Stormkin plus shock next turn can get triggers. Balls. Getting wrecked today. Getting wrecked. Opponents had no problem destroying our thingsies. And they seem to have card advantage coming out of their Grixis butt. That's a problem. That's a problem. Hey, yeah. See, if we had had that last turn, we'd be in a better spot. Hey, I got damage in. Count my lucky stars. Count those lucky, lucky stars, my friends. Rixmati Revels, you must have some kind of a reanimator thing going for you. You must. What are you dropping off? Oh yeah, it's all about lining up the answers, right, John Redcorn? If they have the answers for what your deck is trying to do, it feels like you never get to do anything, and they must be good, and how could you ever beat that draw? As soon as they're holding the wrong answers, and you just pound them into the pavement, and they do nothing about it, you're like, God, Grixis, you suck. What's the matter with you? Why you do nothing, Grixis? Is you broken? Your deck no work? You know, it's that kind of thing. Alright, I'll just let you hang out with this here Reveler. Though our opponent has mana open for a counter spell now. Maybe I'm just supposed to attack. Smash. For 2. What's going on? Do something. Your play is... All right, we did it. We lightning struck the Stormkin. What is the hot take? It's clickbait. I don't know anything about the Epic Game Store. It was a meme we kind of picked up on yesterday that anytime I said something about the Epic Game Store, people got really opinionated. So it worked. It got you. You got jebaited. Give yourself a hand. I got a sound clip for you. I'll even reward you. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Just straight up clickbaited it. Don't worry about a thing. This is fine. Vicious Offering, huh? I guess if I had anticipated a Vicious Offering, I could have shocked that, but man, how do you anticipate that? I just ordered the M20 display. What's a display? You mean the booster box? If you mean a booster box, I get what you mean. Tomebound Lich, draw a discard. There's definitely something Reanimator-ish about this deck. There it is. It's the Maw of Flames. We're gonna die. We're gonna die to Bond of Revival. So easy mode. Alright. I guess I should have saved that, because it can combine with a Lightning Strike to kill the dragon. I was just so excited to have a target. I did it wrong. Wrong. Oh, no reanimation yet. No reanimation jutsu. We'll just keep Stormkinning all over ya. Let's go, team. Dead. It's gotta be dead. Always dead. Everything dead. No? You gonna take this? Haha. Not that many more to go. Hey, Battlecry, welcome to the show. We're gonna be starting Tuesday right after this game. As soon as this game's done, we're gonna take a look at the list. Check out the queue if you haven't already. I'm gonna be calling names. Mowgli's number 1, Googly's number 2, Grotlick's number 3. I need to know who's here. You gotta be here to claim your prize. I think Null Factory's on there. Null 9 Elf is on there. Is that the same? How many people use Null in their name like that? Our opponent is... They are a thinker. They are a thinking machine. Oh, by the way, this deck is not queued up for that, by the way. Let me see here. I think I can switch it, but I'm only playing this for one game, so... check out my decks on Aether Hub, you might find it there. Should I zap you? I think I should. Just to get this played cheap before I lose my wizard. I might not find another for a while. Wizard, standard shakeup. There we go. Save that as the Twitch deck. Okay. The grog is here. It's good, it's good. I appreciate everybody who's here. Calffuls. How much removal are we playing with? All of it. We're playing with all of it. Jeez, oh, Pete's. Draw some bricks, why don't you? No, the opponent's having none of that. There will be no bricks. There will only be amazing draws. There will only be glory to Drakuseth, the Maw of Flame. Bottom. Sure. Opponent learn you enjoy creatures sometimes. It's fine. This is fine. They're drawing a million cards. They're going to make their deck do pretty things. I'm just sitting over here waiting for Kefnet to come back to die again. It's... Don't worry about a thing. This is fine. Just gonna wait. We don't have to kill this right away. We can try to get an idea of what's going on. I think we have an idea of what's going on. We're just waiting for our opponent to draw their like 2 or 3 of whatever reanimation spell that is. The one that gives haste. Bond of nonsense. Anytime. Found the land to play. Yep. Me too. I've got lands. I'm really good at them. Opponent might even be trying to bleed out a counterspell. It's possible. They might fear the wizard's retort. Nope, here they go. Alright, that's enough magic with you. That game vamp felt. That was an ugly start, but that's okay. We were just kind of passing time. So, who's ready? First call. First call from the queue is Mowgli. Mowgli, are you here? We're looking for Mowgli up in the chat. Do we has a Mowgli? Paging Dr. Mowgli. Going once. Going twice. Nope. All right. Next up, the Googly Eyes. Where are you at? Where can I find the Googly Eyes? Are the Googly Eyes here today? Googly Eyes. We're going once. We're going twice. Nope. No to the Googly Eyes. So number 3, who I know is here, is Grotlek. Yay! So here's a weird thing, Grotlek. It says Discord deck next to your name. It does not say where on the Discord, and I don't think you're in my sub. You're not in my sub channel. So did you put it in decks? Where can I find this deck? All it says is Discord deck. Did you DM it to me? I don't think I have it in my DMs. You PM'd it. Okay, cool. Then let me go double check my DMs. It was a while ago. That's why I didn't find it right away in the DM. Okay. I can fix this. I has the power. All right. Oh, this black. Oh, okay. I got it. I'm ready. Let's see if this qualifies for standard shakeup. What? I need to craft something? What manner of nonsense is this? A Champion of Dusk, no problem. Might as well. Apply those styles and sleeve up, please. And it looks like we're mono black value, kind of. It's a Rotting Regisaur. It's an interesting deck. Kind of a value mono black vamps. 4 Liliana, 4 Cabal Stronghold, 3 Cavalier Knight, 4 Champion of Dusk. There's not that many vampires, but I guess Champion always gets a card. We'll see what happens here. Read the description. Reading on stream makes my head explode, just so you know. Yep. Champion of Dusk using Soren, Liliana. Okay. Yeah. Cabal, yeah. Okay, no problem. Make changes if I see fit. So, one of the things I'm looking at, I'm like, I don't know if we have enough ways to deal, and Blood for Bones plays particularly well with a sacrifice strategy. I'm not sure about the Regisaurs. It's the thing that is probably the least synergistic with the rest of the deck, where we need to get value out the cards that we play. So, this is going to be a tricky one. I don't really love Soren with these vampires, but I also kind of see where you're going with it, and it might be stronger than some of the other value engines available. I just wish there was another vampire. Just wish we had some other vampire, because I'm not sure we have enough. There's Oathsworn Vampire. Whenever we gain life, it can come back from the graveyard. Ugh. Also, this cannot be played in the event because of Soren. Ebon's not bad. I saw 2 people play this deck and not lose a single game. Really? Well, who am I to argue? No one. I am no one to argue, so we'll go play some games, see what happens. There is Knight of the Ebon Legion, that's a good one. Alright. I still just think that it's like card disadvantage for Regisaur, card advantage for some other things. It's like all over the board to me. You can't play it in the shakeup, so I guess we play it in an event. That's a lot of it's me at CGVs. Thank you. I like that. I enjoy it. How you doing, Vanessa? Let's see. Yeah, we crafted the Cavalier. Last place I saw was a YouTuber called Mono Black Magic. Oh, yeah. So I've watched him a few times. He's a bit on the wild side. He's a bit on the wild side. And that's okay. Not putting him down. Not putting him down. All right, Pop Locker, we're here to drop it. Let's bring it on. Hey, Bobbington, welcome to the show. Bringing the Death Sea emotes. Black Red, what's it mean? What does it all mean? What are you gonna do to me? I still do not like where like Rotting Regisaur is going here, but I guess we gotta try it. All right, big guy, 7/6. We're probably discarding the Vampire of the Dire Moon or the other Regisaur. A smart opponent will wait until we're forced to discard a card, then murder the Regisaur. And it's a Daredevil, just as a blocker. Huh. Demonic Vigor. Enchant creature gets +1/+1. When it dies, return that card to its owner's hand. Well, take a break, Vampire. You ain't dying. You exiling. Out of there. Smash. Get it going, baby. I managed to get a sub going from the quest thingy. Yeah, you did it, dude. Nice job using quest mode to get the free sub. For anybody interested, you can earn a free sub to the channel by playing some mini games and doing some silly things on quest mode. Away with you. We don't have the other vampires going. Does the opponent take it or block? Let's find out. Let's give them a chance. I will give you a chance to make a choice. Do you want to block the Rotting Regisaur? No. So what we're going to do is play the other Rotting Regisaur, and then on upkeep we're going to Vraska's Contempt whatever the heck we want to from our opponent, and then discard the Zealot. Can you play blue-green flash? That's not an embarrassing request. You can request whatever you like, but my subs are the ones who get to choose my decks. So if you subscribe or if you join on YouTube, there's like the paid membership on YouTube, or if you support on Patreon, we can add you to our queue. And then when it's your turn, you can have me play whatever you like. I'll play a deck you request. You can send me a deck to play. I'll brew a deck, whatever you want. So that message is for the avid Magic player in chat, which should be all of us, but is a great screen name. Well, you're not doing anything, Lily. Smash! Smash! Yeah, Bobbington, you can request a deck. So how to request a deck? I have a command for that. I think it's submit. Yeah, it's dirty sounding. How to submit a deck to the queue. You can watch that video for a quick how to get me to play your deck after you've subscribed. Yep, it can be a Twitch Prime sub. It can be a patron tier. Any tier on Patreon gets access to the same perk. A membership on YouTube gets that. It can be the free subs from Quest Mode. That's fine too. I guess we're just throwing Regisaur at the opponent until they die? Is that what our deck does? I'm so confused. Like, really? I thought it wouldn't be this easy. Just play 7-6 and win. Okay. You taking my dino? They fear the dino. Man, we top deck another. And then they bin a ritual set that could have killed the dino. Okie dokes. Just don't know what people are up to these days. Narset, huh? I'll hone you. Alright. Slow this roll. Make the opponent deal with our Regisaur friend. They have the answer, but whatever. We've got to get through it somehow. We've got to get through all this nonsense. But I think we're gonna get smashed. The opponent's gonna make me discard. We'll discard the vampire. Yep, see how they put the trigger on the stack, then killed it? That's smart. Roar. Cavo of Nido. If it dies, we get back the Regisaur, I suppose. Big baller. What's up, Purple Platypus? Shout out. How you doing? Liliana's a weird inclusion. I think Liliana exists to become strong. So, do I set myself up for a top deck here and give up on the Regisaur? I don't think so. I think I just take the vampire this time. I really want to play the Liliana. I want to play the land and play the Liliana. If I get thought erasured, of course, that's really rude. And you can get back the dino later. Also, another thing I don't love are 4 Cabal Strongholds. We don't have a huge outlet for the mana, and when we draw multiples of them, they actually reduce the effectiveness of the first stronghold. I feel like 2 or 3 is where it needs to be. I freaking hate Grixis today, man. They just have it all. I mean, we got a 2-for-1, I suppose. Could be worse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's the same amount. Play this 4/5 lifelinker. Did we find out what Offspring got with their $100? Depends on if you're in the Discord. Watching out for that stuff. Okay. Punished. Very worried about discard effect, so I'm just gonna hold this. So obnoxious. weird. Do not play that right now. I might get back a vampire and draw more cards. Okay. Well, I can't play anything after I play this, so I may as well let the opponent kill my Cavalier of Night now. Please let me untap with this Contempt. We're only down 4 cards to like nothing here. Jesus Christ. Get me out of this. What a train wreck. That was frustrating. And that's the second Grixis deck today that we've just done nothing against and died horribly. I mean, this isn't a keepable hand. It doesn't do anything. All 5 drops, so I guess the only thing this hand does is a Rotting Regisaur. So do I put Champion of Dusk on the bottom because there's no other vampires in this deck? Maybe. I guess we'll wait and find out. Uh-huh. Why playing Champion of Dusk? I have no idea. That's another look. I was talking about changing the deck, and there were a lot of changes I wanted to make, and what chat said is that the people, like, he watched 2 people go undefeated with this deck. So I'm not going to argue with you about great results. Obviously, if I change anything and the deck does badly, I don't want it to be my fault. So we're going to go get wrecked. But I took one look at that, and I'm like, this is horrible. Alas, though, we drew... I don't know. If I play the champion off the Sorin here, the opponent just kills the champion, attacks out my Sorin, and we draw 1 card. That's not good. But I guess then we have... I guess we need this in the yard. Oh, this is ugly. Like, because we don't want the Regisaur to die either. All right, well, I guess we go for the ham approach. It's just not good. It's like a lot to draw a card, but both of our things can be immediately thwarted by the opponent, and if they have an instant speed way to kill the champion here, we get nothing. You like the song? So do I. It's a sweet tune. Let's see. Hourglass by Survive, for those of you keeping track. Okay, well, at least we put our opponent in a pretty awkward spot, but all they really had to do was pump this Knight of the Ebon Legion. We can't block it. I got it from the album, Uncensored, from Survive's album. I don't know anything about the soundtrack. Shadow Mage, huh? God, this is bad. I'm tempted to drop off the Regisaur because we can get it back later with the Champ, or the Cavalier of Night. I was hoping to draw a playable there, but I drew the 6-drop in the deck. It's kind of tough. I like your YouTube videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Uncensored. That's very nice of you. Mana curve is ugly. Mana curve is... it's 5s and 6s. Yeah, it's a lot. And Cabal's Stronghold doesn't help because Cabal's Stronghold doesn't actually seem to generate extra mana until you get there. Avid Magic player is a big fan. Thank you. Oh, Purple Adipose thinks I do the best. That's nice of you to say, man. Another Davriel. It's not a curve, it's a wall. Good. Well said, well said. But let's not beat it up too much. I was handed this deck, told that it wins, told that the people who have played it were undefeated. So I'm trying to give it a chance to prove it. But I like sight unseen, having played 0 games, when I look at it, I want to call BS. But maybe I'm wrong. You say Merchie Boy is better? Well, I don't have his voice. I don't have Merchant's voice, so of course he is better. I guess you're gone, Liliana. Goodbye. Getting absolutely destroyed.
Struggling?
Yes. Let's see if the opponent wants to take a trade here. I guess they would block with the Chupacabra, right? They'll definitely block with the Chupa. And I need to kill the Knight. Well, other people that play Regisaur that way don't care about things like card advantage. You can't tell a control player to play Regisaur Alpha and expect it to go smoothly. Kill it! Kill it now! Get to the chopper, look out! Hit the saxophone. We need more saxophone. That's why we're not winning. Oh, you're right about that, battle cry. We got Fen lurked. At least we got our hand empty now. By the way, this versus Rotting Regisaur. Ha ha ha. Unplayable. And you can't remember. Get that lifelink, baby. In the days of thunder. This is gonna get discarded almost for certain. Our opponent's running a discard deck and they have a card sitting in their hand that's not doing anything. But let's make them have it. The awkwardness. The feels bads. Blast Zone on 1. Haunt of the High Tower. Whenever it attacks, I discard a card. Whenever the card is put into a graveyard from anywhere. We are so dead. We are so dead. We are about to get wrecked. You think this is gonna save us? This thing is lifelink. And the Regisaur makes it get bigger every turn. Are you kidding me right now? You think this wins the game? Y'all are cute. You're cute. Gregster with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, my friend. Way to start the party. Woo! Let's go. $21 all. Hightower versus some big boys. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? That Regisaur is about to die. Hey, Googly's here. You were up in the queue, dude. You're back. I can bump you back up. I had bumped you to the bottom because you weren't here. Nice top deck. He's back! Why did my opponent target the Cavalier of Night? They can't pop the Blast Zone this turn. If the opponent attacks with the Haunt, we just need to top deck a removal spell and we win. Come on. Oh wait, I guess it's not enough. Darn it, 16. 7 plus 7 doesn't equal 16. Is this news to anybody else? What do you do? Cavalier of Night ya? Blow up my own Regisaurs? Glorious. Roar! Sup, Risotto? This is gonna get ugly. If I'm sacrificing the other Regisaur, then I can have a card in my hand. I don't know if I want another 5-drop though, because if I take another 5-drop, the Blast Zone can go to 5. But I think the value is better than anything else I could take. Nom. The Cabal Stronghold wouldn't have helped. It produces the same amount of mana. Why would I get a 1/1 vampire? What's the point of that? To have a 1/1 vampire? Doesn't do much. It's kind of a weak card. Making one more doesn't help me play the Champion of Dusk. It helps me this turn, but it didn't help me last turn. I'm not trying to recast the Regisaur. The opponent has a Blast Zone on 3. I know what I'm doing. You guys are cute. You guys are cute. Yeah, I chose to kill both Regisaurs because my opponent's Blast Zone was going to get me. Now they can kill off the Cavalier of Night, but I can get back the Regisaur. And then they just die. Mm-hmm. I love how much you get. You guys are cute. You're really all over. You're all over it. I'll give you that. But you're all over your lines. Let me fill you in on my lines. It's good team effort. You guys care. I appreciate that. And that'll do it. Regisaur is going ham. So the Blast Zone needed to be at instant speed there to keep the opponent from dying. But they did it main phase. How did we steal that freaking game? I thought we were dead. I thought we were haunted. I thought we were haunt of the high towered into the abyss. We had to pull that one off. Woo! All right. Zealot.hand. Let's do it. Are you feeling zelly? What is this, a lifeguard tower? So somebody can watch over the swamp pool? That's kind of weird. Who does that? Dude, it's the all champions, all zealot army here. We're butchering things? I mean, I'll block. That is a fine trade with me. I don't know if this is another creature hate deck. It looks like a Rakdos. Which, by the way, like, we're pretty low on removal for a black deck, I've gotta say. I wish I had some good ways to kill things in this deck. I'm really relying on this Cavalier of Night card. It's like my only way. I mean, all day. I will take these trades all day long. All day long. I know they could be more cards with the champ, but honestly, I don't want to get ground out. I don't want my life total to be too low to use the champ later. Jeebus. Now we might take that hit. Now we might take that hit. We'll see. Considering we have Blood for Bones and a bunch of Dusk Legion Zealots lying around, though, life total matters. So, hey Roar with the Twitch Prime sub, how you doing? How are you today? Give it up. Well, if that's all our opponent's gonna do, I'm a happy boy. I am a happy boy. Finally, Champion of Dusk feels like Champion of Dusk. God bless you. Now we need to gain some life back. We're down to 9. We do have the Contempts. They're kind of expensive for removal, but they're here, and they can hit all kinds of things. And of course, Liliana can have some board impact of her own. And a Cavalier Knight showed up, has that sweet lifelink. Death Baron. It's Rakdos zombies, you guys. All right, we're gonna lose the champ, whatever. Let's just start preserving life total and getting things off the board. It's fine, this is fine. Opponent's not going to block the Vampire of the Dire Moon. So we get that life. Then we blow up the board with Liliana. The opponent makes a Grim Initiate. Is that too risky? Might be too risky, but we do have 4 Lilianas in the deck. We can find another. Our opponent will get a 1/1. If they have another way to buff it, like another Baron, they can kill the Liliana. And I won't be surprised if they do. But it's pretty good as far as slowing the game down. We still have a full grip of cards, so anything that makes the game slower is good for us. Your Twitch account got hacked. I'm sorry, man. I've been hearing about that. I have the two-factor authentication. Hopefully that helps. I don't know much about much. This is Grotlick's deck, Googly Eyes. Thanks for asking. I believe he got it from the YouTubes. Says there were some other players who ran it. Seems to... They were winning many games, and now here I am trying to also win many games. We'll see how I do. All right, opponent still has cards to go. 6, 7, 8, 9. You. Ow. Get out. Get out of here, Judy. Watch this vid if you like the deck. Yep, totally cool to post those video links too. I do not mind. Some people are like, but CGP, you are a YouTuber. This is a link to a YouTube video that is not yours. Yeah, I know. It's fine. I'm a YouTube fan too. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube when I get the time. I like watching other people. Takes a little bit of the pressure off myself. All right, there's a lot of cards out here. We gotta get rid of them. 9, 10, 11, 12. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Five. Keep it coming. I know I could have drawn an extra card. I want to be careful about how low I go on life. The opponent could do like Judith into Heartfire and I die if I'm not careful. I'm here and I'm mad about Epic. Who has the change.org petition for me to sign? Hells yeah. Epic Games, discuss. Up that chat participation. Get that clickbait, baby. Okay. Liliana on Liliana crime happening here. Well, we finally get to use the stronghold the way God intended, I suppose you could say. Out, Liliana. Out with you, I say. Get back a 3-drop. Could have attacked first. Oops. I don't have a good defense for that one. Let's give this one lifelink. Let's repair the life total before we worry about the next card. That's a lot of land, by the way. Is this a standard shakeup? Nope, because we got Soren in our deck. Soren's keeping us out of the standard shakeup. Too try hard. Deck is too try hard for the standard shakeup. Confirmed. Confirmed too good. Those huge tracts of land. Make the mana. Don't let the mana make you. Macklemore would approve. Hello, hello. Let's see if we can kill ourselves. We're gonna get close. Oh, where are you going? The nonsense was coming. The nonsense was coming. That finally felt like janky enough. I felt like the deck was being too fair. That felt janky and ridiculous, so the deck just got a bunch of bonus points from me. I love the standard shakeup. I really hope we get to keep it. Vault! Fancy Yarok! No, wait, fancy drawn from dreams. The Yarok's later. I have to go there for the Yarok, right? Yeah, I have to go there. Vault! We did it! Vault mega hype. All right, back in. We're not done here yet. We've got 3 wins and 1 loss. We are rolling. To be honest, I say we keep it, but use it sparingly. Oh, I don't like sparingly. I like to use things until I'm sick of them, and I'm not sick of it yet. I have opinions too. I want my opinion to matter. I don't care about the opinions of others. I'm just kidding. I getcha. I don't know. Am I supposed to keep this hand? Seems bad.com. Yeah. I mean, we don't have any early plays that are good anyway, so I don't think we beat mono red no matter what. Like, we can't mulligan into a hand with like a 1/1 vampire and think we're going to compete. I mean, yeah, what do you want? Dire Moon and draw. Yeah, that, like, I mean, Dire Moon's just trash against red anyway because of Chain Whirler, and we don't have any removal that costs less than 4. So, we're pretty much dead. Like, we're just auto dead. Am I playing fandom? No, I didn't make the top 4. I made the top 8. Top 4 gets you invited back, unless you're some of these awesome MPL players who seem to be there all the time. Ugh. I mean, our best hope is like a vampire we can block with as well. We did hit it. Or a chain whirler from certain doom. We're helping RDW with the draw pain. Yeah, I know. It's a real bad feels. Now, against RDW, if you're like on the play and can get to your Cavalier of Night, you're okay. Maybe we can run him out of steam. This is gonna be close. We're not completely out of this. I am Brian. Oh, never mind, we're completely out of this. Now we can contempt this, but we go up to 4 and we still die, so. You know that when you hand me decks that lose to mono red, I hate them. There is absolutely no way around that. If you hand me a deck that loses to mono red, I hate it. We can't, there's no repair for that. Alrighty, on the draw again. We'll see. We'll see. Turn 1 Llanowar Elf on the play. Game over. Let's see. Let's see what they do with it. Can I concede now? I mean, I'm going to draw an extra card. What would you say you hate it as much as the Epic Game Store? I don't even know what the Epic Game Store is. Would anybody in chat say that they hate it as much as the Epic Game Store? Don't all decks lose to red sometimes? Yes, but there's a big difference between a deck that competes with red, as in actually has removal, actually has plays with higher toughness, actually has stabilizing plays, and decks that don't even try. And I get handed decks that don't even try all the time, and it makes me really angry. Like, nothing gets me grumpier than people who hand me decks that don't even try. Roar. Yeah, we're about to lose. This ain't gonna be very good. Like, quasi-duplicate on Risen Reef, it's going to do too much damage to us before we even get to make plays. Jesus. So this list did just make top 8 in the Arena MCQ, so it is a fresh list that is actually competitive, just so you guys know. See if we can get the opponent to do any kind of a gang block. No? Alright. We're going to try to hold up Contempt to hit whatever the quasi-duplicate targets. It's the third quasi-duplicate, by the way. Wow, we blanked one. Give us a cookie. This is way more fun than anything we're doing. The jealousy factor is killing me. Killing me. It's a tough call. I mean, what am I going to do? Cut off a quasi-duplicate? The opponent just plays something from hand. Vraska's Contempt is important, but not yet. I guess we just got to get rid of the Zealot. Behold, 5 mana for 5 mana. Oh yeah, Rotting Regisaur is kind of a tool. When you can give it haste and you can play it on turn 2 like the Dinosaur deck does, it's a good card. But it is not, generally speaking, a good card. I don't think there's much to be done, guys. They're just going to draw a million cards. This has not been a game. No, there's no cries in the deck. River's Rebuke, Mass Manipulation. So there are some like big mana things to do. So I think what we have to do if we're going to Ninja the win is if the opponent goes for a Jace Mill and we Vraska's Contempt the Jason response, maybe something happens. 21 cards. All depends what the opponent decides to use as their win con. Okay, Rockets. Let me cue that up. Got it. I'll just go through my DMs. Gotta make some progress on those some point. I'm trying to set the opponent up to go for the self-mill win. If they do and we can contempt the Jason response, we got a shot. If they just go for the beatdown plan, I'll never win. You don't like this song? This song's great. Together, the ultimate dream. Vampiric vomit, huh? I mean, that's special. That is special. Oh boy, I love getting killed. Sure. You don't have enough life? You're concerned about your life total? That's fun. Waiting. Rockets Find Planets gives a sub to Hannibal 939. Thank you very much and congratulations, Hannibal. Applause, applause. Rockets, that's a bump. Let me bump you up to the top of the list. Mm-hmm. Fourth quasi-duplicate feels good. So I'm thinking they don't win by Jace, or they would still be like just milling and going for it. And now they put out a lethal board, so wrecked. Nice emotes, Bovington. Well played. Hiya. $15, $19, $22, $23. It's not lethal yet. Wow. Can I just let me leave. Why aren't we playing their deck? Blame Grotlick. Grotlick thinks mono black getting wrecked is fun. Alright. So this deck, no. Absolutely not. But I was thinking about like a Blood for Bones themed value deck that did have Zealot in it, but I think we're missing a lot of, like, this deck is torn between value, strength, really expensive cards, and cards that just aren't, they don't really go together. When the deck is functioning, it's behaving like a vampire deck. The other parts of it just aren't playing Magic at the same speed. Like, this is not good. This is decent for a value type theme. What I wanted to do was make kind of a Graveyard Reanimator deck that would stock the graveyard and then use Blood for Bones to churn it a lot and find ways to get value from it. And this to me is not it. So what I would want, let's build around kind of a mono black value thing. If you want a mono black beatdown deck, you can go hard into that, and there's plenty of other people who have made videos about that specifically, and that can be fine. Like, I'm not necessarily working on that right this minute. But I want some Midnight Reapers, I want some Gorging Vultures, and I really want Plague Crafter, which is, I think, is an important card that functions as a creature that can be brought back over and over, but also functions as removal. So a card like that can be very important for decks like these. May even want some Plague Mare to go alongside of it. Something of that nature. What else did I talk about? Chupacabra seems like a pretty obvious way to get some value. I don't know if we want all four. I'm just throwing everything in and then we'll work on it a bit. The Cavalier plays well in the deck that I'm picturing. Blood for Bones, also like maybe some Eldest Reborn, although it might be too much like sacrifice type effects. If the opponent has small creatures, it's a beating. I don't think Liliana fits the plan. Liliana's a sweet card, but it's too expensive. And it doesn't add anything different to the deck in terms of attack. I don't think Cabal Stronghold's particularly good. I think it's generally a very weak card. So I only want a couple. I want them at the right time. They're basically useless until you have a ton of cards, a ton of swamps on the battlefield. All right, later. Massacre Girl. That is one I wanted. That is one I thought of. That's 100% a good call. So that we have a sweeper in creature form. Now, let's not be a bad vampire deck. There's already a good vampire deck. The world doesn't need more of that, so we can trim those. And I don't know if we want that many vultures or that many reapers. Not a Regisaur guy. I'm just not. And Sorin can definitely hit the bin. And these cast downs might not be needed. We have 4 Plague Crafters, 3 Chupas, and 3 Cavaliers of Night. So we've got a good amount of removal. And now this way we fill up our graveyard a bit. We blood for bones to keep getting things back. I think I also wanted Find Finality, even though I don't have green sources. Because it's basically a draw to if you fill your graveyard with the cards like the Vulture. I don't know if I need the Zealot after doing all this stuff. I also don't know if I actually need all this Reborn. It might be too much. I can probably trim. I don't need, for example, the Seeker Squires. So something like that would be like Black Reanimator. And then we want a few things to go big. So we want Villy, Belzenlock, some of the large demons. Just a couple of those so that we have something big that we might just be able to pop out of our graveyard if we wanted to. Maybe we could even go for more than one. Maybe that is a good reason to have another Stronghold. Something like this. I wonder if we can just skip the 2 drops other than Seeker Squire, or if Reaper really fits there. Maybe it's like 1 Reaper. You don't want multiples, and then we can run another Zealot. We're still on like 2 cards to cut. Maybe we don't need that many Vultures and Stitcher Suppliers. Maybe we just need like 1 of these in our hand to kind of fuel the graveyard. Then we can keep getting the same one back with Blood for Bones so we can keep filling it. So we don't need that many. Look at that curve. It's a wall of curve right there, but part of it's the fines. I don't like running the Overgrown Tomb very much. I know that casting Finality sounds nice. I mean, I guess we could if we completely cut out the... the Stronghold, and maybe that's worth it. Like I said, Stronghold isn't that good. I'll work on it more later. Probably need a couple of cemeteries, why not? Something like that. Something like that. It's not a swamp. Well, for Stronghold, doesn't Stronghold read basic? Or am I thinking of something else? Maybe I'm thinking of the different card. Basic swamp. What can you do? Alright, so yeah, that's what I would go with if I were going to work a deck of that style, or at least move that deck more in a direction that I enjoy. Yeah, we lost really badly, Grotlick, sorry. Alright, next deck. Rockets Find Planets put the money down. So let's see what Rockets Find Planets has for us. Shake up Dimir control. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I will gladly do some Shake up Dimir control. This is exciting. Hub should be updated if you want to check it out. Price of Betrayal. Spicy. Price of Betrayal over cards like Cast Down feels really loose. Same with Murder and Cruelty over those cards. Look at how many 3-drops there are. Anyway, let's go out and play. See what happens. 1 Watery Grave, I'm gonna fix that. And Catacombs. We're gonna at least update the mana a little. I totally respect that you might not have all the rares, but I'm not gonna put my own, like... I'm gonna go out there and play with the goodies. You don't have Cast Down. Can it link to another person's deck? Yeah. It would be nice if it's on Aether Hub, but yes. Absolutely. So yeah, I want to move these into Cast Down. I think that just makes sense. The Price of Betrayal is really interesting. I don't know if that's right for me. I think we can do better. So for Planeswalkers, having an Elder Spell is good. What else? What's another card that's similar to Price of Betrayal? We could get the 3rd Disfigure in there. I think that's better. But yeah, I see where you're going with this. It looks a lot like the deck that some of the MPL members played for Dimir control. All right, let's get up in there. Let's shake this up. Oh, also, I would really like shake-up approved lists just because I can play them for free. Seems pretty fun. Tyrant Scorn is good when you have other creatures to target with the bounce effect if you need to. It's not very good without it. All right, let's dance. So, Phil just read some horrible news. Okay, and we're taking it to a magic stream. What's up, dude? Is it magic stuff or is it like you stuff and I don't know? Talk to me, Goose. Don't vague book in my chat. Teferi does not rotate. Oh no. Not that. Anything but that. Looks like some kind of is it. I think I'll let this resolve and try to figure out more. Epic Game Store. Phil don't like us now. Sony and Marvel have ended their partnership. Oh, well, there you go. Stunning. That's a really obnoxious card. I'm not even going to tick it down because it has such a nasty effect on the Is It deck. We're just not even going to tick this down. We know they don't have Arclight Phoenix, but they probably still have Charticors, Tormenting Voice, and cards like this that just don't draw cards now. So rude. I'm the worst. I'm the frickin' worst. I think we'll just say go and see, like, let the opponent commit some cards to trying to grow this Drake. Shocking. What else you got? Quasi-duplicate the Drake? Sorry, bro. No, we can't be playing that. And now I have Negate and Omnix open, which I like. And we're still gonna just keep this pumped up. Because I think it will have a very nasty effect on their deck just to have this around. More so than finding another permanent can do. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, do we Cruelty or do we wait for the opponent to act? I think I'm going to be forced into acting anyway when the opponent attacks my Narset, so we do want a Cruelty here. We may see Spider-Man in Dominaria. What are you talking about? Chat's gone off the rails. What the hell? Alright, you, let's play. Although we don't have an immediate answer for another Drake, which could get ugly. Yeah, there's a time when you don't even take down Narset when it screws up a Drake's player enough. You want a Spider-Man magic card? Help me design the Spider-Man magic card, guys. What does the Spidey magic card do? It keeps on running. Hit the saxophone music, people. Always like your YouTube videos. First time seeing you live. What up, Douglas? Can we get some It's Me at CGBs? Let Douglas know he found the right place. So live we have music, that's part of it. And whenever we have saxophone going, generally speaking, we can't lose. It's almost impossible if there's enough saxophone in the song at the time it's playing, generally speaking. This is just a known fact. Red-blue casting for Spidey makes sense. Makes sense. No. No. That got him. That got him. No more, please. On to the next. We'll play 1 win or 3 losses. Or 3 wins or 2 losses. That's what we'll do. I'll keep my little loss record here. Yeah, I'm sure the opponent's a little salty about the Narset effect on that game. I would be. Spider-Man would pump for reach. You gotta put in mana to get your reach. Makes sense. Does the spider? No, nothing has death touch, I guess. Let's wait till duress on next turn. There's no thought erasure in the format, so I'm not afraid of getting thought erasered. Funny how I'm already used to that. I did not say sex. I said sax. Saxophone. Don't you know? Although they kind of go together, if you know what I mean. Primal Hunt Cheeks always has a saxophone emote. Where is it? It's my emotes. Emojis? Is under emojis? Is there a saxophone emoji? We need to use it more. Activities, flags, animals in nature, smileys and people, objects. I can't find it. If somebody locates me a saxophone emoji, I want it built into far more things here on the channel. I'm the sax player from the Lost Boys. That would be pretty sweet. Bovington found it. Oh my gosh. It's just saxophone. That's way too easy. Look at this. Toll of the Invasion. The opponent did replace their Dimir cards with this. They're going to strip my hand pretty bad. So is Concoct what I need to take? Seems like this is the most powerful card in the hand. There we go. Guys, get good at saxophoning. It's just exclamation points with saxophone. Like, nice. Can we get some commands with like the sings note and the saxophone? Mods, I need some hot music note saxophone numbers. There we go. We need some stuff like that lined up for when these songs come on. It has a major impact on the game. Like, I personally won't be able to make the right magical decisions if we don't make this adjustment. How can I submit a deck on Discord? I can't write in the subs deck queue. Why not? Have you linked your Discord with your sub? Can you see? If you can see the subs deck queue, you should have your Twitch linked. You can also just, if you want to, you can put the Aether Hub link right here in chat. That's fine too. If you put the Aether Hub link right here in chat, I'll get you into the queue. That works, Giraffe. Well done. Might as well just blow it up. My one drawn from dreams gone. The invite didn't work. The invite didn't work. I don't know what that means, but if your Twitch is linked to your Discord, it should work, but that works. Yeah, there you go. You posted the link. You're good. Let me get that down for you. And this is Gregster. We'll get you on the list. And remember, it's a $5 donation or a gift sub, and you can bump your way up the list. If you're ever so interested. Not required, though. Chupa Dupa. Just coming down to 2-2, yeah. The opponent might have other discard effects, and I really want Narset to stay. I don't want to play Narset into the Chupacabra, but I could definitely find a removal spell. It's also kind of risky to let the opponent have Tyrant Scorn Chupa. So Disfigure it is. Get it now before the Tyrant Scorn is available to bounce it. Say go. Next trick. Okay, opponent misses a turn of relevant play. Oh, we do not. Oh wait, we can't cast you yet. Alright, well I'll wait for a land. I still think it's the pick. You just take the most powerful card. One of my favorite songs on the playlist coming up right here. Very hype in all the right ways. Is Daytona by the Midnight. Anybody cares? See if the opponent brought an Elder Spell to this fight. It's not Careless Whisper. That gets my streams muted. And now that I've started uploading them to YouTube, I care about that a lot more than I used to. I've been slowly weeding out the songs that mute my streams. It's actually a lot of work to try to have a good playlist that doesn't mute, as opposed to like playing some generic chill step mix from YouTube, which is fine, you can do that, but it's not me. And I very much want like my streams music to reflect what I'm into. I don't want to just have something on. I'm a person who really cares about what music is on, because I like to share music that I think is cool with other people. Shut it down. Shut it all down. Narset laughs at your Cloud Conceer. Command the frickin' Dreadhorde. Nah. Now we're going to do the really obvious look in the graveyard. I wonder what he's looking in the graveyard for. Oh wait, I have to play the land first, or it's just going to ask me to later. You come out and play. And keep it coming, baby. Alrighty. Our opponent stole my Liliana, but they're not gonna draw cards. You get red ringed. Reveal, because I'm funny. I think I'm funny. So mean. I wish I had this to reanimate though. Now my Dreadhorde is kind of uncommanded. Narset just keeps shutting that card draw down, man. Shutting it down. Oh yeah, we're revealing that swamp. I want the opponent to know every time I draw a land, because, you know, feels good. Laugh, Lily, laugh. She thinks it's funny. Lily's into it. All right. I wonder if my dog's name is Lily. I wonder if she's somewhere in the house going, Master is talking to me and I can't be in the room with him. The door is closed. I'm probably causing her great distress by calling Liliana Lily. I could reveal this and kill my own zombies. I think I'll decline. Smash, 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 smash. One more? Do I get to ultimate you? I don't think I don't think I've ever had a player sit through a Liliana ultimate. I've never seen it. Tomebound Lichy. All it reads is discard a card. So rude. It's so rude. Yeah, Smash! Dimir Control, how sweet you are. One of the greatest and best decks ever designed, Dimir Control. Just take everything they ever loved and leave them an empty shell of an opponent. The glory of Dimir. Pain and suffering as far as the eye can see. Gonna have to draw some land. But we're on the draw. Put my faith in this beautiful deck to provide. Duress you. I think there's a good chance the opponent plays into a Cry of the Canarium. I just have to take the right things. Take the right things, he said. Well, favorable winds is probably the strongest. I'll let the opponent have their winged words so they can commit more into my Cry of the Canarium. Bad CGB, don't be a bully. What up, Echo? Where you been, dude? How you been? Welcome to the show. Oh, am I gonna draw that land? Do I need to disfigure this so that the winged words, the opponent has to play another flyer? Let's wait and see. Will I get mana screwed out? All right, mana off the top would be nice. Okay. Yeah, that ruins our Cry of the Canarium. I guess we have to slow the opponent down a little. So I need to draw the land, use the cruelty. Okay. Just do this now. Opponent did not sack their Storm Tamer. I think that's a miss. I think they were supposed to sack their Storm Tamer there. It ain't over yet. It ain't over yet, BFG Gaming. It had a few. It hasn't been smooth sailing. Oh man, if they have Rally the Wings, that's gonna feel really bad. It's 2 mana, right? Rally the Wingsies. I think I need to try to find a land anyway, so the high upsides play is to try to opt into a land. If the opponent rallies, and then they tap their creatures and play Safara, because they draw... No, they'd have to draw 2 more creatures. I don't know how I'm going to get around the rally, though. To be honest, been checking out other Magic players. That's okay, I understand. We all have to sometimes. Wow, no land. Feels bad. Can I submit this deck? Yes, you can, I am Brian. Let me get right on that. I am getting screwed. Okay, I think we gotta go for it. Let's see if it gets the rally out of the way. They did have it. I was trying to find a duress, is what the plan was. How am I gonna get around this frickin' Siren Storm Tamer? So I need the Contempt to resolve. If the opponent knows how to use their Storm Tamer, that won't happen. Same with the God Eternals. Like, the Storm Tamer's an absolute beating here. There's no way to target something and still gain the life. If it's countered, it's countered. The opponent didn't even draw the card with the Spectral Sailor. Maybe they don't know how it works. Let's see if they go for the Safara. All they have to do is sack the Storm Tamer. They didn't? I don't think they know how Storm Tamer works, unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something? Is there a reason this Storm Tamer is just not sacrificing? Okay. Okay. Just all you gotta do is sack the Storm Tamer. I bet he's reading it right now. It's not lit up. It's not lit up. What? 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 We're still not out of this. We are still not out of this. Not even close. I mean, make them earn it, I guess. If they remember to attack with everything, I die. But sure, it's another 2-2 flyer for one in your book. They attacked with everything. Okay, you got it. No blocks. We tried. We tried. All right, last game. I'm a reasonable man, but I've experienced unreasonable things. Sounds like a proper quote. All right, Dimir, you going out as a 2-2 or a 3-1? One of the two. Let's see what happens. Disfigure, Duress, Narset. Seems good. Just a reminder, we got stuck on 2 lands. I think that game's really different if we didn't get mana screwed, so nothing to feel upset about. Oh, are you Risen Reefing me, bro? Let's see. No spells. Oops, no spells, Mom. If the opponent hits a land here and draws another one, the Ceratop's gonna have haste and go right through the Narset, which would be really painful. I still think we make him do it. Make him do it. We're gonna need the cards, that's for sure. Land? Oh, it's tapped. Got him for the Thornwood Falls. They weren't able to give the Ceratop's haste to kill the Narset right away. That's gonna let us get another use out of our Narset. Could make a big difference in the game. The elf is rejuvenating. Brontodon comes down. The Ceratop stays home. Opponent sees the Vraska's Contempt. Well, we learned a lesson about Duress, but I sure haven't learned a lesson about Liliana. Liliana's good. And here we'll just pass and contempt the thing we like the least. The opponent is going to want to pass. They've got a Dream Eater. So if they want to pass with mana up, we may as well contempt it now, rather than take the damage then do it. Either way, we can play Narset with Cast Down Backup next turn. So, do we get land? No, we get Kefnet. Odd choice, considering I don't think you run spells, or at least you didn't when I duressed you. But that is really awkward for my cast down. If the opponent hits their 6th land, they can Dream Eater at instant speed in response to a Liliana activation. That's not good. think we sit. If we let the shields down, I don't know. I think that running out the Narset can get us another spell, but then I think Narset just dies. It's kind of sad. Well then, in response to the trigger, we can cast down the Rejuvenator. Then the opponent can Neoform the Kefnet? I guess we'll see what the opponent fetches. But look at that, they drew it right off the top. Their deck with so few spells ripped Neoform off the top right after casting the Kefnet. They didn't scry or anything for that, did they? I can see how their Dream Eater can set it up, but man, is that nauseating. If they have a legendary to get, they should get it. The pick in Discord, what channel? Where is this pick you speak of? I want to know. You're making me nosy. Ah, I see it. It's a meme. It's a meme. Oh, I love meat. It's good. It's good. Here you go. Oh, I can't put it in here? I'm trying to load it up so other people can see it, but it's not working. What have we done? We spark doubled a zombie god. That's somehow a 3/3? What does this even mean? Why is it 3/3? What am I missing? What happened? 3 counters for what? I'm really confused. Yeah, how is it not a 5/6? It doesn't work anymore because Wizards changed the rules. So this enters the battlefield as a 0/0, but it gets a counter from the Neoform. How on earth does it have 3 counters? Like, none of this makes any sense. Oh, now it's a 6/7. That must be a visual bug. Look. Look, it just turned into a 6/7. What is going on? Game is broken. We just beat the game. We just beat the game. And now the Spark Double goes back in the deck? That is a bug. What the hell did we just witness? Don't worry, I got a plan. The opponent's gonna attack this, but then we can command and get Liliana back, along with some other fun things. We do have to watch out though. Dream Eater can return fun things like Biogenic Ooze to the opponent's hand. So that's 6 life. 7, 6, this can go to 9. This can go 14. Just go to 1. Sounds really fun. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Negate? Cry. I feel like it should be the negate. That's not an easy one by any stretch of the imagination, though. Especially when you reveal it, and your opponent gets to play around it. The opponent would have to remove at least 2 creatures to get trample and just win. They would have to remove both oozes. That's why I'm not afraid of it. Hey Lurgy, 1979, welcome to the show. You want some of this? Opponent might be just hoping I screw up. I definitely offer up the ooze, because the opponent can block the ooze itself with the Dream Eater if they find another land. We don't want that. What I'm curious about is what they'll put on the battlefield to spark double next turn. We're gonna get 2 cards from the Liliana. This makes it a really good deal for us. I'm surprised the opponent did that. Maybe they forgot about Liliana, who knows? They have an ooze of their own. Sounds like a great movie, an ooze of our own. Who's the man? This guy. I have just the trick for this.
I must train harder.
Boom. There's no crying in Oozeball. Let's see if this opponent wants to stick it out against the ultimate. Ooze shakalaka. All right, they kept this ooze token. Should we have to make sure we don't lose to ooze? No, thank you. Living on the edge. All right, we got somebody to not concede to a Liliana ultimate, everybody. They have not scooped. We have a true warrior in our midst. Oh, I'll reveal that. Game, baby. That's gonna bring the scooper. That's gonna scoop it like the kitty litter. Back up to 5. Milia for 4. Slam bam. Whew. Whew. Oh my goodness. The ending of that game got me all excited. Holy cow. Nice. We'll leave it there at a 3-1 rate. Well played, my friend. Well played. Good work. Holy cow. On to the next one. So, who's next in the queue? We'll see if somebody is here. Later, Sirius. Thanks for being here today. It was nice to see you again. So that was Rocket Finds Planets? Yes, that was Rocket Finds Planets. Knocked it out. Knocked it out of the park with that one. Well done. So the next person on queue is Googly. Do we still have Googly in the chat? Is Googly up in here? Googly eyes. Googly eyes. One look at you and I cannot describe. All right, let's do it. Oh, it's a Risen Reef deck, everybody. Oh my god, it's a Risen Reef quasi-duplicate deck. Googly knew what we needed. Googly brought it. Export to MTG Arena. Copy to Clips. What do we got here? Time to rise them reefs, baby. We're back up in these constructed events. They take a while longer, which is a little frustrating, but they sure do work. All right, reef me. Let's go. Let's raise the reef. Raise the reef, everybody. The reef is on fire. Not bad. The reef. The reef. The reef is on fire. We don't need no water. How do we get these in the graveyard? I don't think we do. I think we're hoping to mill them with like Cavalier of Thorns. Land. Black land, let me try that again. Guess we're gonna wait. You should have mulled it. Oh, nah. I mean, I'm just gonna die to this Dreadhorde Butcher. It's fine. This is fine. Can't seem to find a black mana though. Did you put those in the deck? I'm starting to. I'm having my doubts. That's big. Yarok. Still no black mana in the top. What are we on now? 15 cards. Are you sure you have black mana? Take a swamp with the agent. Give me 7 mana, no problem. Are you sure there's black mana in your deck, though? You still haven't answered this important question. Let's look at the land. 4 Overgrown Tomb. 4 Temple of Mystery. That's all? Oh, I should have fixed your mana base. I'm sorry, I didn't think that Googly Eyes would send me a deck that couldn't cast its spells. I was wrong. I was wrong. Dude definitely punted this one. This is possibly the biggest punt I have ever seen out of a mana base.
I think you will find my notes helpful.
Wow, nice. Googly eyes. That's okay, we come here to learn, right? We need to learn? We need to learn. You need to learn how to make your mana base. So, Googly, go fix your deck right now. You need at least 11 black sources. Do not play the deck without 11. Minimum. If you do not have at least 11 black sources, you should never shuffle up this deck. Big mistake. And don't tell me Paradise Druid counts. It doesn't. I don't care if you have to use freaking Dismal Backwater or whatever those cards are. You gotta do better than... You gotta do better. You gotta do better on the mana. Hello, Clayton. How are you today? I'm just over here fiddling around with my Risen Reef strategy. All right, 2 planes. I like where this is headed. I like what's happening so far. Clear the mind. Oh, we are in the long game. We are in the long game. What card needs 11 black mana? Nothing needs 11 black mana. You need to draw black mana so you get to play Magic. It's very important. You really do want to be able to cast your spells at the time when your spells need to be cast. You need at least a black source in your opener. Not necessarily in your opener, but the odds need to put it so that you draw a black source by turn 3, because you want to cast turn 3 Blood for Bones if the opportunity is there. So to have a black source by turn 3, you're going to want 11 sources to help the odds of that. It's math. Have you done the math? It's how the maths work. All right, there's a Yarok on top of the deck. That is beautiful, because now we can do this.
Let us see if your talent. Let me aid your research.
Combo. So Blood for Bones, I would say, is the card that demands it. If Yarok were the only black card in the deck, you could get away with less black sources. You could go down to maybe 8 and be okay, right? But since you want to cast Blood for Bones, and ideally you want to cast on turn 3, thanks to like some cards like Paradise Druid and Llanowar Elves, if you wanted to cast it that early and get that ETB value, then you need it sooner. You need enough black mana to make that possible. Nice land math command find, Kuntz. You are a champion. Well played. Kuntz is into the commands. I love that. All right, so we got an agent down there. We're looking for a blood for bones to abuse it.
Seek and find.
Got it. Six mana. We could definitely do like quasi-duplicating reef stuff. And we could also get Yarok onto the field. I think we just go ham on the Yarok. This is kind of interesting, but let's go for the memes. We exist for memes. We live for memes. Yeah, we can do blood next turn, but we also might just, I don't know, we might just elemental them out if they're not doing much with their angel and their Dawn of Hope. They're just not, they need to give me something worthy of an agent of treachery. Oh no. And we have the Paradise Druid. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Will this be the second day in a row that we steal our opponent's visitation and use it against them? Oh no. You know when I get really quiet, that's something bad about to happen. I'll have 3 more mana. I may as well quasi-duplicate first. No, wait, this makes a token. This makes a token. This is a token. Gimme your combo. Thank you. See. So if this targets us, it makes angels, but it doesn't do anything else. So we're better off just using the Dawn of Hope, actually. I mean, do we have a Jason here or anything? We have an Ashiok? No way. That can't be true. Oh, Clayton's out. Clayton is out. No, we didn't need to. We had a Paradise Druid. We could make an angel right there and then. We had a Paradise Druid to make the angel. I need to look at this list closer. If I mill myself, do I lose? Oh, there's 2 Clear the Mind. We can mill ourselves. We can mill hard. The sideboard. Okay, that's where the Massacre Girl, the Ashiok, and the Cry of the Canarium are. It's the Ashiok bug. Do you hear it? The ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. It's not right turning a man's angels against him. I can't help it if the angels are into what I'm selling. I'm laying down some sick beats. The angels are like, I want to dance to that party. I can't help it if I got charisma. The S word is sideboard, by the way. Well done, Slothbeard. Let's go ahead and clear the freaking mind. Ta-da! We just want to draw that card. We weren't allowed to say Teferi in chat? That wasn't my stream. Teferi, Teferi, Teferi. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. No fear. See? No fear. Easy. What a jerk. Good play, though. It's what you should do. Alright, I'm going to try to save the Temple of Mystery to go with the Tameo. We'll see if that works out. Miss a land drop? Nope. I wonder if the opponent plays a card or pumps the knight. We will see. Acrobat. Whack. That's whack, dude. I think I want a cav. Pretty bad. No. Miss. Opponent was flexing on that acrobat. They didn't need spectacle. Just trying to divert them with the Tamiya or get them to make a mistake and leave it alive. Either way. What? Put target creature card from an opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It gets +2/+0 until haste until end of turn. Sacrifice it. What? 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 Wow, we screwed up bad that time, you guys. We put stuff in our graveyard. That's a big oops. Alright, we're setting up for Treachery next turn. If the opponent doesn't kill my stuff. At the beginning of your end step, if the opponent lost life, put a +1/+1 counter on the Gorger. What are we dealing with? I think we've got a pretty new opponent, right, Justice? Don't think our opponent's gonna be ready when the Agent of Treachery comes a-callin'. Who's coming over to play? We need the mana, so no block skis. Are you going to pump the Acrobat? Would you like to deal me 4 instead of 2? Would you like to grow your Knight of the Ebon Legion? Would you like to grow the Savage Gorger? It's gonna grow anyway. It's fine. No! What a jerk! What a jerk. Alright. Getting wrecked over here. What do we do about it? Getting rectos, indeed. Let's divert attention. And let's make absolutely sure Agent of Treachery comes down next turn. Fun card, I might have to steal it. And I was king. So, now what? Hey look, a distraction, shiny, gimme. Jump on the shiny, jump on the shiny, that's right. Opponent didn't attack. Hey, people are different. I'll take that. If Theater has cards under it and you steal it, can you play the cards? I don't know. I do not know. Ow. One way to find out. Yes, I freaking can, baby. Yes, I can. Yes, I can, people. Yes, I can. And I have 2 Paradise Druids to carry it. Mm-hmm. Dreadhorde Arcanist. This is so messed up. We are doing messed up things here on the stream today. Proper messed up things. And it exiled a Blood for Bones. I was a king under your control. What's mine? I need a red source to handle all these activations of things I'm going to be doing. Oh my goodness. Triggers! Draw 6. When you control 3 or more permanents of the opponents, you get a bunch of busted stuff to happen. Oh my lord. Oh, the trouble we are getting into now. God bless our opponent sticking it out. They're fighting the fight. They are fighting the fight. This is absolutely disgusting. There's nothing fair going on. Come at me, bro. You want to trade for one of these? I mean, I know that they're drawing me a lot of cards. A little. I guess we have Clear the Mind, so we don't care. Get Yarok on board and make sure to get a hold of the Clear the Mind. Oh, I got it. I think we'll be okay, Googly. I appreciate, like, the backseat, like the backseat gaming. I do not mind at all. I'm just letting you know. I think I got this one. I think we're under control. Honestly, I don't mind though. It's just so rude. It's just so rude. And believe it or not, I'm actually low on triggers for this particular turn. Let's just spam the board, I guess. 5 mana. Mana, mana, mana. So much mana. Yeah. Oh, I got it. I don't mind the game. Bring me the cards. Double triggers off the Gorger. Double triggers off the Agents. Is that how it works? Oh, it has to enter the battlefield. Never mind. It's just single triggers. Don't worry. We'll be ready. We will be ready. We had to draw a lot of mana dorks for a second there. But we're gonna light the world on fire next turn. Although we do have to watch our end step draws. Could get ugly. One Clear the Mind's down there. We have to find the other. Yep, now we can steal all their stuff. All of it. Bring me all of the mutants. Find all of the mutants. All of them. Find all of them. You guys watch, what is that from, X2? Or is it which X-Men movie is it where it's like just trying to kill all of the humans? Find all of the humans. Kill all of them. Kill them all. Anybody remember? I think it's X2. Where Magneto like makes Xavier use reprogram Cerebro, tries to kill all the humans because Stryker was trying to kill all the mutants. Good movie. I remember when X2 was in theaters. I freaking love that movie. All right, they scooped it up. Yeah, the nonsense was coming. There were a lot of triggers to go through from there. 2 wins. Roll on. All of the mutants? All of them? Find all of them? Kill them all. All right, clock is ticking. Are we gonna find somebody to battle? We are. Filippini. Fighting Italian Filippini, perhaps. Or somebody who really likes pasta. It's okay, we're just gonna ramp into Agent. They won't kill us. Oh, am I bottom? I can't bottom a black source here, can I? We don't have enough of them. I'm relying on my Paradise Druid. It's fine, this is fine. Our hand does nothing for infinity. It's gonna be great. We're not bad against Scapeshift if that's what we're up against. I need to ship these hands. Build your deck better so I don't have to. You should know I don't mulligan. Just kidding. That is 100% a joke. Wow. We drew another 7-drop. Classy. Stay classy, San Diego. Did it! So what do you think the opponent's doing with open mana? Are they casting down my Paradise Druid? No, they're just playing open mana. Assassin's Trophy, maybe? I need to talk across the table and ask for a gentleman's agreement not to do anything for 4 turns. That just leads to hurt feelings when they do lots of things. All right, I'm gonna see what's on top of my deck. I really want it to be a land so that Risen Reef can ramp. Nope. Trophy, 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 trophy. Say it with me, Chad. We want to get trophied. Yes. And we hit the land. Oh, we're gonna get there. Come on. Come on, ramp me, baby. Nope, they didn't do it. Not yet, anyway. You gonna start stealing your land, dude? What you got? Yeah. So against Scapeshift, I think even with a card like Cavalier Thorns on the battlefield, you still steal land. I think that you 100% continue stealing land regardless. Give me that. Opponent taps it for mana. Fine. Come on, baby. We've got a lot of Treachery available. There's a Field of the Dead. Rejuvenator. If it hits a land they don't already control, they get a zombie. I'm ready to have a Field of the Dead. Are you? There's a Zomboni. You want to attack me for 5? No blocks. He's gonna be mad when I do it 2 more times. I don't know, he might be able to Scapeshift and just wreck me anyway. It's totally doable. Fine. You mad, bro? It's gotta be an Assassin's Trophy, right? I feel like it's the only thing that makes sense. I like Cast Down in this deck because I can blow up my own Cavalier to stack my deck with something at instant speed, but definitely feels like Assassin's Trophy. The opponent's been holding it up this whole time. Yeah. It's okay. If this is the Jeff Hoogland Yarok field, they don't actually play Scapeshift. They just rely on Yarok and the field to make zombies on a consistent basis instead of in one big explosion. So we might be dealing with that. I think we just keep taking the hits though. We want our mana, we want all our action. Okay, life. Are you doing anything else? Not yet. Is it time to steal the Cavalier? I think it is time to steal the Cavalier. Let's slow down the beats. I should have tapped this for mana. Third agent, how you doing? This is going well. The chicken sandwich was delicious. Hey, Brad. I read that. I read that comment. I loved it. I loved it. My Florida ads are for Culvers. Wow, I'm hitting that Culvers demographic. I'm feeling that. That's good stuff. We know I'm finally making it. CGB going big. All right, what do we want? Yarok? Quasi-duplicate? But throwing quasi-duplicate in the yard is kind of the same as finding it. Do I get a Yarok? Clutch. But we want to save you. I guess there is a Risen Reef out there. I do feel like the opponent still has one more, what do they have? They have one more Assassin's Trophy. But I guess if they use that on Yarok, I still get to go get a land. Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. This is fine. What to trophy? What to trophy? Trigger, trigger. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Elfie elf. I guess if the opponent puts one of these in the bin, I don't care too much. I'm at 10 though. But I have a Yarok to block with. Yeah, let's turn some heat on the opponent. If they want to gang block an agent, they lose their biggest creature, which is a zombie, so it's not saying a ton, but well, something. Land off the top, lets you scry. Make it a good one. I'm about to be absolutely crazy. Okay. You didn't want to see what happened when Quasi-Duplicate hits Agent of Treachery with Yarok on the field? Not surprised. The memes would get way too real for this. This is a family-friendly stream. We can't be showing that kind of insanity. Well done, Googly. The deck is actually really good as long as it draws the right mana. I am enjoying it a good amount. But fix those sources, homie. You'll be so much happier. Other than that, I'm having fun. Uh-oh. Red deck gonna kill me. Red deck gonna kill me. Gonna have to resolve this Yarok sometime. You get ready to steal a Cavalcade, and we're not gonna steal anything. It's gonna be too expensive. We're never gonna cast it. We're never gonna cast anything. We're gonna miss our third land drop and die. This elf is gonna get roasted. Just you wait. Just you wait. Behold. All right, missed the land drop. This game is over. Oh. Hot diggity dog. All right, black source, and then another land off the top. We play Yarok next turn, we're fine. Never mind, didn't happen. Didn't happen. Zarval, that sounds crazy. You're playing good cards. We're playing memes. Chandra's Triumph. Just kill all your stuff and beat you with 1/1s. This is Cavalcade Red in a nutshell. Oh, and don't forget to light the stage to hit your key card. Do you have another 1-drop? It's another shock. It's gonna be close. Can't block. As tempting as it is, I can't block. I've got to have my Blood for Bones available. Land off the top for Yarok would be great. Untapped land off the top for Yarok would be great. All right. That's too bad. I guess we could still, if we get back Risen Reef with Blood for Bones and a Llanowar Elf to our hand and we reveal a land off the top that's green, we could play it and cast the Elf. We'd have 2 blockers. Our opponent can activate this, gets to 2. This trigger gets us to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's unblockable. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't, so there's nothing we can do. Dead. I guess nope, even if we go to 2, we still lose. That was a fail. The Clear the Mind cost us that one because it wasn't a relevant card. It kind of hurt us there. That's what happens when you have to play cards like Clear the Mind in your deck. I don't think I can get behind Cry of the Canarium in these decks. You need to, you're quasi-duplicating your own reefs. It sounds really bad. I think you just have to take your beats. The Wild Growth Walker Jadelight Ranger things that we faced earlier, that's probably a good compromise as a way to recover the life loss. But I think Cry sounds really bad. Like, so bad, dude. But yeah, that's why it's better, honestly, to cut Clear the Mind. You just have to figure out how to win without getting decked. But, I mean, that's, if you're playing the deck for fun and you don't want to figure that out, you just want to have the Clear the Mind loop, that's fine. But if you are ever going to get serious about your play, you just need to figure out how to win without cards like Clear the Mind in your deck. It's cards like Gaia's Blessing, cards like Clear the Mind. They've kind of been discovered over the years that they're crutches for players who don't want to figure out how to win when they're already up a million cards in an endgame scenario. So it's one of those things. If you use them, it's kind of easy mode. I didn't want to solve this problem. In best of 3, you can toss in Nexus, that's true. And I like that because the Nexus is very strong on its own. Extra turns with this deck are so powerful. And it just gives this deck this inevitable endgame, so there's nothing wrong with that. See ya, Home Brutality. Thank you for showing up today. Really nice of you. Have a wonderful night. So we're up against Scape Shift. We've got to get to the point where we can cast these agents, but they're stuck in our hand until we hit enough mana, so this is going to be... we're way behind right now. I think I'm just Yaroking, then hopefully Leafkin can next turn get us there. If we ramp twice here, we did it. Ooh. Come on, baby. Okay. Didn't quite do it. If the opponent escape shifts here, I think we're out of the game. It's close. Well... how often do I stream? Schedule is down below. I think it's also a link right here. I do have to skip Thursday this week, just so everybody knows. Let you know up front. I've got to skip Thursday this week. I'll be on the road, but that's my schedule, and I'm pretty good about being all over it. I don't miss often. It took my Yarok. Cav. Okay, show me a land that enters the battlefield untapped. Nope. Blood for Bones Risen Reef doesn't get any extra value. We'll go with you. We still haven't played a land this turn, so if we reveal a land, we can put it in our hand instead. Nope. Okay, we've got the Leafkin mana next turn. If we get to untap like this, we're okay. Can block these. I have O3s. And you have a Planeswalker to protect. It's a very silly attack. Unless you're just trying to get me to walk into Escape Shift. Not doing it. It won't work. Think I can hit an untapped land with this Cavalier? Or am I going to get grossly punished for such a play? I guess I have the Blood for Bones. So it's really obnoxious. The opponent can respond to the Agent of Treachery with Escape Shift. So if I target the field, the opponent can steal the... If I target the field, the opponent can Escape Shift in response. So I'm going to target Teferi, and that's going to force the opponent to Escape Shift now. When they Escape Shift now, they're going to get the Horde of Zombies, but then Teferi can bounce Prison Realm, get back Yarok, and then we can Blood for Bones Agent of Treachery. Throw from the Ashes works too. But I think you guys are going to see a creative line you won't see too often. Oh, please don't be Escape Shift on top of the Grow from the Ashes. Please don't. Oh, that is gross. That is just the nuts. I probably can't beat that. That is just the nuts. If they only had the Escape Shift, then we wouldn't die to the zombies. They wouldn't be able to make enough zombies. That is so stupid. Well, I'm gonna make them pick out the right things. Quasi-duplicate? Did I play a land this turn? If I go up to 5, I can play a Cav. If I play a Cav, it puts 4 cards in the graveyard. I get to do that twice. I get 2 Risen Reef triggers, but that can only be 2 mana. That won't be good enough. Two Fields of the Dead. How do I get more landfalls? I don't have enough mana to play another elemental. I also don't have enough different lands. Blast Zone won't do it. "20 zombies. I take 2 of them. The opponent goes down to 16 zombies. 16 times 2 is 32. This goes up to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. Don't think that's good enough. I think we're one short or something. Pathetic. Stupid Clear the Mind. It's cost us at least 2 games now by not being a relevant spell. And it's important to know what costs you your games. I think that helps. I don't know. Maybe you guys can disagree. What would I put in its place? Any relevant spell. A ramp creature is 100 times better. So, like, here. We don't need it to be like the perfect card. We just need something. Get the hell out. All right, so We have to be careful not to deck ourselves and not be an idiot, of course, so we still need ways to power through and win the game. And it would be nice to have a way to sacrifice or kill off our own agents of treachery if things get too bad. So in the interest of being able to kill your own things or manage the opponent's creatures, you could definitely run Cast Down, for example. Another good card is Selective Snare that's kind of going around. You can use all that mana to bounce all the vampires or to bounce all the zombies. Something of that nature would be very nice. Let's see, what else is what are we way too ham on? I don't know about the Paradise Druids necessarily, but they're okay. They help us do some nutty stuff with the stolen things. The 3 ofs make sense. There's nothing wrong with that. What is our land count? 24. Probably not enough. I feel like the 4 Blood for Bones is really silly because we don't actually need it till a certain point. I actually feel like we barely need it at all. Like, you need everything to be perfect, and playing this on turn 4 is kind of a disaster. You have no way to fill your graveyard, which is really silly. So I think we can definitely trim that. Now the black mana sources make a little bit more sense, but not that much. We still need some better black sources. So let's get some Watery Graves. Oh, we do not want double black removal. No, you guys suggesting Ritual Soots and Vraska's Contempts? No. Not what we're trying to do. It's not going to help us very much. You have a lot of tapped lands. I think we can trim that a little bit. Green sources, 1, 2, 6, 10, 12, 14, 15, 14, 16, 17, 18. That's pretty high, but that's okay. But we also have Llanowar Elves and Leafkin Druids, so we only really need 1 green source. I'm pretty high on them, to be honest. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we are 11? Something like that. And definitely want a few more lands. So at that point, we can probably go 2 snares. I don't even know if we need 4 agents. 4 agents is a lot for a deck that doesn't fill its graveyard very well. Tamiya is the only thing. Cavalier kind of does. Like, the whole thing is a little bit awkward. But yeah, I would start somewhere like this. Although you probably are better off with like Cast Downs than Blood for Bones. Like, you get enough action out of Agent of Treachery. It's probably just fine as Simic, but we'll keep 2 Bloods in it for now. Yeah, I'd roll something like that. You could try Legion's End and get to see their hand, that's true, but I think Snare has more application. Plus you can snare elementals and replay your own Risen Reefs and your own Agents of Treacheries if you want to. I think Portal Sanctuary is a jankiest of jank card. So I wouldn't recommend it, but some of you crazy people might try it. All right, that's where I'm gonna leave the deck for today. I gotta go. Thank you for watching today's stream. It's brought to you by Cool Stuff Inc. Please remember to check out CoolstuffInc.com. Use the promo code CGB5 to get 5% off. They're sponsoring the channel in a big way. At the bare minimum, please check out the link down below and at least give them a shot. Give them a chance to earn your business. They have good prices on board games, they have weekly sales, they have all the Magic the Gathering singles and product as well as accessories, so tons of cool stuff. If you do nothing else, click that link, at least check them out, show them that the CGB universe cares about what they're doing and that we appreciate that sponsorship to keep me here on Twitch and on YouTube. Thank you for watching this stream. As always, I will see you in the next stream. We're going to raid somebody, host somebody, so you don't have to go far for more Magic content. And I will see you next time. Good night.